come to you prepared with my weapon of choice, spoon at the ready. Pete Norfolk Chillihead back, obviously, with another review, and today we've got an old favourite coming back to the channel. Fantastic to see an old favourite coming back in the Chili Jam Man, and this is the Chili Jam Man's Bhut Jolokia Chili Jam. I was lucky enough to meet the Chili Jam Man himself, Simon Barrett, back in, I think it was September, when I went to the Fiery Foods Festival down in Brighton, which was fantastic. You'll be able to see a couple of familiar faces from YouTube in these photos as well. Some YouTubers and some producers in there. See if you can spot anyone you recognise. But anyway, like I say, this is the Chili Jam Man's Bhut Jolokia Chili Jam, and it sounds absolutely fantastic. It says the ingredients are tomatoes, sugar, garlic, ginger, red wine vinegar, Bhut Jolokia chilies, balsamic vinegar and Thai fish sauce. No colorants, no preservatives, no gelling agents, pure and simple. Handcrafted with passion and pure ingredients in Yorkshire, and he is based in Malton. You've got a little heat thermometer scale there. It's got 3 chilies at the bottom. I'm assuming that means it's pretty hot. And this actually won the Britain's Best Extract-Free Naga Chili Sauce at the Fiery Foods Festival back in 2011, which is really encouraging stuff. I don't think I've tried this one. I can't remember trying it back in Brighton, so should be interesting. It also says here, gorgeous with hot or cold meats, fantastic with fish, to die for with cheese. Try adding to a stir-fry, stir through freshly cooked noodles or pasta, or add to sauces or soups for a lovely twist. Marinate meat or fish to fill your dish with flavour. I'm all about making the best flavour coupled with just the right level of heat for your taste buds. All my chili jam is lovingly handcrafted in Yorkshire by myself after years of experimenting to get the taste and texture just right. I had a great time meeting Simon. That was written by him. Really nice guy, lovely to hang out with, and we had great fun talking chili and talking rubbish as well. But anyway, let's get on with the review, shall we? The Chili Jam Man's Bhut Jolokia Chili Jam. As you can see, it's a very dark, reddish kind of colour, and it looks pretty good. I love the Chili Jam Man's products, and I'm looking forward to trying this. This was a gift at Christmas, which I wasn't expecting, so very pleased to receive it, and really looking forward to trying it. I'm getting a definite sort of a sun-dried tomato kind of vibe from this. It doesn't say sun-dried tomatoes, it just says tomato. But it definitely does smell like sun-dried tomatoes to me. That's quite powerful. Maybe a slight bit of saltiness in the background, probably coming from the vinegar and the fish sauce. Not too much chili coming through at the moment, but the concentration of ghost chilies in this is quite low, so that's probably why, I would assume. And I can see from the consistency, it's similar to the other jams from him that I've tried, in that it's quite runny for a jam. Most jams here in the UK are very kind of gelatinous and sort of jelly-like, but this is more of a sauce, really, I would say, more like a runny, textured sauce. There's certainly lots of lumps and bits of tomato and chili floating around in there and various other things, so it looks really good. And smells very good too. Right, so, I mean, you can just see the consistency here. That's what it's like. It's more like a sauce than a jam, really, I would say. But that's just me. Right, so the concentration of ghost chilies is fairly low. So, like I say, so I'm going to take a fairly large amount. Right, down the hatch. Spilled on the table a bit there. That's freaking gorgeous. Really, really good. The heat is actually starting to come through now. I was expecting it to be quite low because it's only 0.6% ghost chili, but I'm definitely getting it now. But first of all, you get this awesome flavour, very, very tomatoey and very garlicky, which I love. Love garlic. I love strong garlic. This is almost as garlicky as his garlic jam. So, he's obviously not shy with it. But I love that. If you like strong garlic, then you'll be happy with this. Lovely, fresh, sweet tomato flavours. Not so much of the sun-dried tomato flavour, which is obviously quite different and more sort of potent than fresh tomato. So maybe it wasn't sun-dried tomato. Maybe that was just, the combination of the ingredients producing that kind of aroma. So you're not getting so much of that in the flavour, but definitely strong, fresh, fruity tomatoes. Garlic in the background. A very, very slight sharpness coming through from the vinegar, but not much. Not much at all. You wouldn't really be able to tell that there's balsamic vinegar or fish sauce in here, to be honest. But then, of course, you do have to usually use fish sauce quite sparingly because it is so strong in flavour. And saltiness, of course. But this isn't too salty and it's not too vinegary either. You get a lovely, lovely chilli flavour as well coming through. And that heat is quite strong. It's all over the throat, all over the tongue, sorry. Especially towards the middle and the sides, slowly working its way towards the front. The lips are fine at the moment. It's also going for the back of the throat a bit. Not terribly. It's quite a mild sort of throat burn, but it's still enough to satisfy most chili heads. I would put this around the middle in terms of heat on the heat scale, probably around maybe about a 5 out of 10, 5 or 6 out of 10, edging towards a 6. And obviously it would get higher the more you had, I presume. I'm just going to have a bit more because it's just so, so gorgeous. I can see why this won the best non-extract Bhut Jolokia sauce at the Fiery Foods Festival. The consistency, like I've said, is runny, but there's lots of texture in there, and there's quite a few seeds as well. But the flavour's so good. This would be perfect with a curry on your poppadoms, on your naan bread. Absolutely born for that. Really, really perfect. It would go so, so well with that. Really, really perfectly. And like it says on the jar, you could marinate your meats in it. That would give it such a good flavour and really nice heat. You could put it through a stir fry. It's got an element almost reminding me of a sweet chilli sauce, although a hotter one than usual. Most of the sweet chilli sauces are fairly mild, but so, so good. And I'm just going to take one more small amount. So, so good, guys. You need this in your life. Check it out. Bhut Jolokia jam from the Chili Jam Man. And you can check this out at thechillijamman.com. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. That was another review from the Norfolk Chilli Head, and I'll be back once again very soon with another. See you later.